Many questions were in the air about Big Match John and how many appearances he'd be making this year for his final year, his farewell year in 2025. Well, you know what? He's gave us three dates here announced for March, obviously road to WrestleMania, and he's gave us three in a row. Now, I think this was to be expected, let's be honest, right? European tour. If Cena missed one of them, then realistically he's not going to be at any of them. That's what I thought. But good news for fans of Big John. I think a lot of us are fans of Big John this final year. And you know what? The Hydro, the O2, and whatever the arena is in Brussels will be very happy that Big Match John has announced this, because tickets would have been, honestly, man, wrestling shite. I hate talking about it, but Big Match John keeping it well and truly alive here. So let's go into those dates here. So March 17th, March 24th, and March 31st. I'm not too sure which dates are for which arena and which country, but we'll get into it. Now, we will look at Ticketmaster. I was looking in the Hydro for seats, not because I wanted them, but I was actually just curious about what the price would be. And we'll get to the price later on, but this is what Cena himself said, and I quote, "In many ways, this farewell tour started that July night in London. Some of the loudest and latest nights on tour have been in Glasgow. I haven't seen the beauty of Brussels in over a decade. For all of these reasons and many, many more, I'm grateful I can say thank you to these cities and have one final night together as a family. It's my last road to WrestleMania." Well, that's very good, Big John. You know, and then he's putting in, the Scotland flag, the British flag, and the Belgian flag. So, is he going to be wrestling though? You know what I mean? And let's just look ahead to the ticket sales, right? So as you can see, right, so the cheapest sales in the Hydro, I'm not even going to bother looking at the O2, right? But for the sake of the Hydro, I mean, you're looking like 100. It says 116, but the cheapest I can see is 172, right? VIP packages include like near a grand, up to near a grand, and the best seats are like 1,012 quid. See, if I spent a grand, right, on wrestling, I think I would kill myself. I literally would. I mean, no one should be spending that. I don't care if you're a millionaire, right, and a grand's pocket change. I wouldn't spend a pound on this. Alright, if it was at the back one day, I wouldn't look at it. I'd put the curtains across, sort of content. You know, we're not even talking about a pay per view here, right? And don't get it twisted. The pay per view, the PLEs, whatever you want to call it, they're shite now. I mean, they're not very good. Now, if this is 20, 15, 20, 25 years ago and there's a pay per view happening, London, Glasgow, you name it, I think a lot of people's opinion would be swayed. But see, imagine paying a grand. I mean, a grand, like I said, not everybody. I mean, there's, or a recession, what's that saying? Can't even remember what the saying is. What is that saying? Times up. I don't know what the saying is, but right, but a fucking grand on wrestling, man, that would be. I can't believe that. And then Ticketmaster, they're like, oh, you have to give us £3.25 for a handling fee. What the fuck's a handling fee? Handling the tickets. But Big John, as you can see, Raw announced it themselves, WWE UK. Breaking, John Cena will be live in WWE Raw on the road to WrestleMania in Brussels, Glasgow, and London this March. Get your tickets now. Brussels, Glasgow, London. There's the links. Brussels is on the 17th of March. Glasgow is on the 24th. And London is on the 31st. So let's just check the O2 then, shall we? Right, so they're not on Ticketmaster. They're on simply the O2's got its own arena. So let's just see. This should be funny. So Glasgow's cheapest is 172 quid. I mean, 172 quid, right, isn't. It's not an insane amount of money, right? If you're a fan of like a big fan and you love John Cena, then I don't think 172 quid is absolutely breaking the bank, right? But when you compare it to football and, in London, in Glasgow, you can go and see a game of football for like 32 quid, right? And if you actually support that team, you're going to fucking way more enjoy yourselves than watching fake fighting in the ring, especially in 2025. So I think these prices are borderline unforgivable. So, I mean, look at this. 300. So, 200, it looks like 223 is the cheapest for the O2. Now, if you want to go down to the ring side, we are looking at 752 quid. I mean, that's an insane amount of money, but still not as much as the Hydro. So Glasgow obviously costing more than London, which I'm fucking shocked about. But anyway, folks, that's where we're going to leave it. Big John, announcing himself for the UK tour and the European tour, which is good, but it's his last year for fuck's sake, man. I would expect nothing less for Big John. Anyway, till then, peace.